your life. Red and white, loose suede shoes. I'm Uncle Sam. How do you do? Give me 5. I'm still alive. Ain't no luck. I learned to duck. Check my pulse. It don't change. Stay 72. Come shine or rain. Wave the flag. Pop the bag. Rock the boat. Skin your goat. Wave that flag. Wave it wide and high. Oh, summertime's come and gone, my oh my. Well, I'm Uncle Sam. That's who I am. Been hiding out in a rock and roll band. Well, you shake the hand that shook the hand of P.T. Barnum and Charlie Chan. Light your fuse, shine your shoes. Well, can you use some old U.S. blues? Well, I'll drink your health, share your wealth. I'll run your life, steal your wife. Wave that flag, wave it wide and high. Oh, summertime's come and gone now, oh my. Back to back, chicken shack, son of a gun, you better change your act. We're all confused, well, what's to lose? You can call this song the United States Blues. Wave that flag, wave it wide and high. Summertime's come and gone, my oh my. Wave that flag, wave it wide and high. Oh, I said summertime's come and gone, my oh my. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to Brunch with Deb. I am your host and your musician, Deb Seymour, broadcasting from Seattle, Washington on this 4th of July weekend, as if you couldn't guess by my attire. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Hello, Maria and Ken, the Youch Bunch, and Peter in UK, and Axel in Germany, and Agnes in Germany, and Frederick Heinz. Nice. Thanks. Oh, Long Island. Yeah, Long Island. And Kathy. Hey. Well, this is the 4th of July show. I mean, hey, why not? Our country is going through some pretty weird bumps right now, but as I said in the description of this gig today. It's America the Beautiful, the Challenged, the Glory, the Distress, but forever hopeful. And we're going to cover all of that today in today's song. And of course, the song I just did was U.S. Blues by the Grateful Dead. Grew out of a 72 Grateful Dead song called One More Saturday Night, and then Robert Hunter, the Dead lyricist, wrote a whole bunch of more words, and Jerry wrote the music. There were a lot of rewrites of this song, apparently, and there's some old verses, and it was supposed to be an anti-Vietnam War song, but in a way it's not so serious. It's kind of a fun song, and it's kind of bluesy and groovy. So, start with a good old protest song. Now we get to move to something a little more hopeful. This song, written by Jim Beavers and Jonathan Singleton, was recorded and released by Faith Hill. And this song, American Heart, inspires, and it grabs a hold of that special place that we have in our hearts when times are hard and people are struggling, which is almost any time in American history. But let's go. Somehow we prevail. Up before the sun on the run. Another dollar, another day, another cup of coffee. Thank you, Lord, for giving me one more. She still leans on her dream, so it seems. She's the only one who still believes that life is hard, but she takes it on with an American heart. And it beats like a drum down in New Orleans, sings like a Motown melody. It dreams like California, bigger than the Texas sky. It bleeds, it scars, but it shines when times get hard. And you can't break an American heart. From the small town Friday night lights to the Broadway neon burning up bright, we're all the same, and it's in our veins. It's a spirit that you can't keep down, a fire inside that'll never burn out if you are the owner of an American heart. Because it beats like a drum down in New Orleans, sings like a Motown melody. It dreams like California, bigger than the Texas sky. It bleeds, it scars, but it shines when times get hard. And you can't break an American heart. Yeah. It beats like a drum down in New Orleans, sings like a Motown melody. It dreams like California, bigger than the Texas sky. It bleeds, it scars, but it shines when life gets hard. And you can't break an American heart. Oh yeah, it beats like that drum down in New Orleans, sings like a Motown melody. Dreams like California, bigger than the Texas sky. It bleeds, it scars, but shines when life gets hard. And you can't break an American heart. American Heart by Faith Hill. Yeah. Hey, Michael, nice to see you. And then Frederick, did I already say hi to you? Welcome to the Brunch Room and the Brunch Gang. We're here every Sunday at this time doing stuff. I usually do all originals, or mostly originals, but today I'm doing 4th of July stuff, and I haven't written a 4th of July song. Got to put that on my Deb needs to write a Star Spangled Banner song type thing. Okay. Songwriter Peter Rowan, that you all might know from the iconic band Old and in the Way, sometimes I think one of America's more underrated songwriters. He writes this incredible stuff, but a lot of people don't know him. I first discovered him not from Old and in the Way, although I'd heard Land of the Navajo before, but I discovered his album when it came out, Dust Bowl Children. I was a DJ or a radio host at KGNU Public Radio in Boulder, Colorado, and this album came in, and I listened to it and just was like, whoa, who is this? And Peter writes a lot of Americana songs, and songs about America. And his own words from one of his live concerts, he said, "I think America is a country without memories. We're kind of like a big child because we're so young." This song that he wrote is called Tumbleweed, and it talks about some of the forgotten parts of our history. Pour across the Mississippi on the wide open plains, in an Oklahoma cow town where the sky begins to rain. In a dusty rundown honky-tonk sits a drifting tumbleweed, thumbing through some magazine that he can't even read. Now Tumbleweed remembers how the West was won and lost, the Homestead Act and the Dust Bowl, everybody paid the cost. And the great right father said he'd treat his children all the same, back when Indian Territory was Oklahoma's name. Well, Tumbleweed keeps rolling, he just roams from town to town. It ain't easy for a half-breed kid to try and settle down. Tumbleweed keeps rolling, he can't find no place to rest. Yeah, the desert wind blows tumbleweed like some spirit of the West. With his boot heels tapping time to an old flat-top guitar, he's a local guitar hero, and he plays songs from the heart. And his tip jar is a jumble of worn-out dollar bills, as he gets his ragged grocery from the local bar and grills. But when he starts singing them songs he wrote, people stop and stare. There's magic when he plays his songs in the air. He can lift your spirit up, he can set your spirit free, he can make you feel the best that you could ever be. Tumbleweed keeps rolling, he just roams from town to town. It ain't easy for a half-breed kid to try and settle down. Tumbleweed keeps roaming, he can't find no place to rest. The desert wind blows tumbleweed like a spirit of the West. So if you cross the Mississippi onto the wide open plains, in Oklahoma town where the sky begins to rain, and you're feeling kind of ruthless and you can't find no place to rest, just remember Tumbleweed, spirit of the West. Tumbleweed keeps rolling, he just roams from town to town. It ain't easy for a half-breed kid to try and settle down. Tumbleweed keeps rolling, he can't find no place to rest. The desert wind blows tumbleweed, spirit of the West. Ooh, spirit of the West. Ooh, Tumbleweed by Peter Rowan from his album Dust Bowl Children. All right. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome to the show. We're celebrating 4th of July. I should get my sparklers out, except I don't have any. Well, speaking of travel and traveling through the West, here's your iconic road song. Time to get your kicks. If you ever plan to motor west, just take that highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks, baby, on Route 66. It winds from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. I said it's time to get hip and take this California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. If you ever plan to motor west, just you take that highway, that's the best. Get your kicks, baby, on old Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks, baby, on Route 66. Winds from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Come on, you all in the brunch room, let's get hip. Take this California trip. Get your kicks, baby, on Route 66. Well, let's take a drive from Seattle down Interstate 5. Or we could get almighty going to Spokane on Highway 90, right, Kathy? Get your kicks on Route 66, yeah! Route 66! Oh, yeah, Route 66. I just want to say that Jim Beavers and Jonathan Singleton were the ones who wrote that song. Some of the songwriters that you never really know who they are because other people cover their song. Anyway, so whatever. Oh, actually, I got that wrong. Those were the fellows who wrote Faith Hill's song. I thought I had right down who wrote 266. Billy somebody. Oh well, what do I know? I don't know anything. One of the most iconic songs also about American travel is none other than This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. When he first recorded the song that we all learned in school, he included a verse that he'd written about private property, but left out the one about the relief office. This was written in 1944 again, which was not long after the Depression. The original recording was lost until the 1990s, so for years no one knew that there was a verse about the relief office. It's unclear of why the 1944 recording with the private property one was never released, or why he edited out the radical stuff for the 1951 version, except that one can conjecture that McCarthyism and the communist scare was on the rise. And Woody Guthrie was someone who was on the target list or the watch list, along with Pete Seeger and a lot of the protest writers of the 50s, Ronnie Gilbert, etc. So it was supposed to be a song that was a combination of the America is great that we know, but then there was this little window into maybe it's not so great for everybody, but in general it's great. I'm going to sing you all the full song today. And of course you can sing along to the chorus, which we all know. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. But I've roamed and rambled, followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh, this land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining and I was strolling, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, oh, this land was made for you and me. Everybody sing with me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. But as I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign there it said no trespassing. But on the other side it didn't say nothing. Well, that side was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. And in the shadow, of the steeple, I saw my people by the relief office. As they stood hungry, I stood there asking, is this land made for you and me? This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living will make me turn on back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from the California forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is your land. Oh, do-do-do-do-do, said Deb, having a moment of 4th of July amnesia. This land was made for you and me. Ooh, that's a long song. Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land, sung with all the original verses. So, anyway, I hope you guys were singing. I could feel you singing. Oh, Bob Troup. Thanks, Route 60s. Thanks, Ammon, and hi, welcome. And Mandy, welcome. Amanda Mason. Mandy's my sister-in-law. I've got my family here. This is really cool. Yeah, it's Buddy Troup. Thank you. I had it written down, I thought, on my little cheat sheet here, but I obviously didn't cut and paste what I thought I cut and pasted. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. So now we're going to untangle ourselves a bit here. We're going to be switching to a piano song for this last song. Yay, the piano! The crowd goes wild. Yeah, it's been a while since I played the piano for you guys. I've been practicing all week. Oh. And I'm going to have to lower the seat just a little and pull the piano out just a little. Now we're going to pop that little piano screen up so you can see the keys. We don't need to see the keyboard, though. That's rather ugly. I'm glad you were singing. Thanks, Bonnie, for your flag. Jenny, hi. Welcome to, obviously, 4th of July Day. All I have to do, though, is switch the scarf. And well, I don't know about the hat, but I can switch the scarf. It could be a UK Day. Yeah, okay, so we bailed on you guys. We're both still here. All right. I want to make sure, want to remember the tip jars are below here on your screen if you care to contribute to today's performance. I've been working really hard learning these songs this week. It would be lovely to be validated like that, and it all goes to it goes into this pot for the professional studio recording. We still only have 7 out of 10 songs done on the upcoming album. Recording will resume in the fall because this summer I'm too busy playing out and live streaming, and so is everybody else. So anyway, all right. John Bon Jovi in the Bon Jovi Band was probably one of the biggest New Jersey release after Bruce Springsteen, or before Bruce Springsteen, or along with Bruce Springsteen. But anyway, one of the best big hair bands of the 80s, and definitely something I listened to a lot in the 80s. In Bon Jovi's own words, sometimes songs fall out of the sky. When asked about this song, and he said it was a co-write with his bandmates, and they each brought a piece to it of their own experience, but his experience was thinking about a friend who had all these dreams but had to get married at a young age and sacrifice all of those dreams. The man did what he had to do, and apparently he and his wife are still married. We're married for years, but this song is about sacrifice and about hard times and getting by when things aren't working so well. I think it's the quintessential American song about working hard and prevailing. You'll know the song when you hear it, unless I butcher it. This arrangement I stole from, oh dear, I forgot to write her name down. I'm so bad. Singer named, her last name is Garcia, and anyway, I'll quit talking. I'm just nervous. Except I'm really looking forward to sharing this song with you. Let us all prevail. Get the pedal to work here. Whoa. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's so tough. So tough. Gina works the diner all day. Working for her man, she brings home her pay for love. For love. She says we got to hold on to what we've got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his six-string in hand. Now he's holding in what he used to use it, make it tough. So tough, so tough. Gina dreams of running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, babe, it's okay. Someday, someday. We got to hold on to what we've got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Got to hold on to what, are you ready or not? Live for the fight if that's all you've got. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh well, blew the ending. There it is. That was a prayer. Thank you, Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer piano arrangement. And thank you all for tuning in today. And we'll see you next. We will not see you next week. Newsflash, Brunch with Deb will not be broadcasting next week on Sunday, July 9th because I've got family in town because my husband and I are having our delayed wedding reception the Saturday the 8th, and then we're going to be with family and doing family stuff. So I will not see you for 2 weeks. I'll see you the 16th of July on Sunday back here. Same brunch channel, same brunch show, with probably back to the goofy originals that I'm known for and the occasional classic cover. Thank you for prevailing through this show. And I love you all. Be safe out there. Have a good time. Be careful on 4th of July. Remember to pull your kitties and puppies inside because they don't like the fireworks. Heck, I like looking at fireworks. I don't like the banging noise. But anyway, but most of all, in this whole show, which is talking a lot about distress and hope and prevailing, remember to tell the people that you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. My best of love to you. To my American friends, happy 4th of July. To my UK and German friends and Israeli friends, happy everything. Happy respective days in your countries, and happy peace to earth. See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.